Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Drew and my controls are all messed up. I have to fix that real quick. Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Drew and welcome to Minecraft 1.8. If you're new to the channel, this is a world that we play on that was created actually before 1.8, but 1.8 was the last time I believe I had this world loaded. So this is kind of like playing it safe, right? There's a lot that I could actually say about this world, but one of the things I wanted to talk about right now is the build style from when I made this world and kind of what I build today, because what I build today is vastly different than, you know, that style right there. I do want to finish this world eventually, and I would like to try to stay within the same vein and kind of keep the same spirit of how I used to build, right? So like, I don't want anything to like stand out drastically in this world. Today, we're going to be building a brand new project that somebody in the comments recommended. And if I remember correctly, it was Mystic Bacon. Mystic Bacon, that's the man we're looking for. He suggested that we make like a fishing hut, like a fishing pond with a little hut next to it. And I think that's what we're going to do today. I think that's absolutely perfect for this world. And it even adds to the scenery around the house. So I do have a location picked just over there by the portal. We'll go there in a quick second. But for now, I guess I'm just going to plant this whole farm. I don't know why I started doing this. Usually when I make my videos, it's like, okay, I want to like do something when I'm making my video or when I start making my video. And now that I actually started this, I have to finish it. So I'll be back with you guys in a quick second. Okay, now that I have that whole farm down there planted, we can go down to the area where I would like to build the pond and the shack itself. The fishing hut going to be right over here. I did a little bit of clearing out to do, but I think it actually works out perfectly because not too far from the house over here, we have this naturally spawned pond. Obviously, this is pretty sad to look at. So I thought maybe this would be something that we could work from. So basically taking the pond that's already here and just trying to terraform around it, make it look a little bit better. Wow, I didn't place this grass here, right? Like, I never placed dirt over this. I don't think I ever tried to cover this pond in the past. I think this is natural generation. I could be wrong, but I believe it's naturally spawned. I said in a previous video on my channel that I do like to terraform. It's like the one weird thing that I have patience for. I got a bucket of water on me. It's just one bucket. We could probably get a little bit more if it's easier. Basically, we will be raising the water as well. And I brought this bed over here so we can sleep, which is going to be perfect. I thought about building the hut over here, just kind of in the corner. So I think the first thing we need to do is complete the terraforming of the pond itself and maybe bring up the water. And once the pond is kind of laid out and then like the design is set in stone, then we can go ahead and plan the hut based on the pond that we have. So maybe kind of something like this. And I don't know if we'll keep this sand here or anything like that. Maybe it would make sense to have a little bit of sand in the pond, maybe. Oh, and I don't have a shovel. I gotta go craft another shovel. Actually, let's be like super lazy and let's just build like stone shovels because I don't want to go to the back. I don't want to go back to the house and get iron, right? As you guys can probably tell, I don't have anything that's enchanted. I don't even have diamond stuff on me. I have a little bit of diamonds in my house from like a long time ago when I played on this world, like you know, years and years and years ago. But I have yet to actually go diamond mining in this world, like at least on this channel. There's no real particular reason why. It's just for the fact that I suppose I'm so comfortable with what I have. Like I believe it's okay. Like I'm not really complaining about the world that we have. And honestly, with the type of goals too, we don't really need much, right? Looking at the pond, I think this could actually work. Let's go ahead. How come the bucket doesn't make any noise? Whoa, that's so trippy. Okay, yeah. No, there's still noise in the game. It's just weird. I'd like to know how much the water physics has changed in Minecraft over the years, because this honestly seems like it's behaving like modern Minecraft water. I don't really think that there was ever a big difference. Like, there couldn't have been, right? Like, what can they change with water? Like, let's be real. So that's kind of like one layer down. Do we want to go up higher? Well, we don't have to. That actually might be kind of good. It's just a little small, so maybe I want to expand this a little bit more too. And I think I do need to replace the sand because it is throwing me off. It just makes everything feel a little bit less complete, I think, if there's sand here. So maybe something like that. I think that could help a little bit. But yeah, let's see. So we're coming over here. We're crossing our bridge. We're leaving our house. We want to go fishing. I'm getting a little bit of lag, too, in my world, or like frame drops. It's really weird. My chunks are good, though. My computer can handle this. Just moving over this way. We come over, and boom, we got our pond here. I think it does need to be a bit higher. I think we will. I think we will go up one higher. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's actually quite a bit better. It's a small little pond, but that's okay. That's kind of what we want, right? It's a pond. It's not a lake. It's not a river. It's not an ocean. It's a pond. All right, so what's the next step we need to do? We need to actually start planning out the build. So I got these logs here just from chopping down the trees when I was clearing out this area. Let's try to figure out the actual shape of this place. So it's not going to be like too big. And I think I do want it to come out to the water just a little bit, as maybe every good fishing hut should. So maybe something like that I think would be okay. I think so, and then maybe we could have like a little bit of a dock. So the idea of this build too is I want the roof to be a little bit wonky, and it's going to be based on like slabs a little bit. We'll see. So this is just playing out the walls. So if we use some dirt like this, I think that could even be okay. Sure, I think we're onto something. And then we'll come in here. We'll have our chests in here. Like, it doesn't need to be a lot of space or anything. And then obviously we'll have our dock out this way, but it's going to be open this way and this way. So this here will be the only walls that we have, right? I think that's going to be okay. I got a comment in my last video from Kayza, and they were asking about a world download. So that's something I don't think I've talked about yet in this series so far, but my plan is when I do finish this world, I would like to put out a world download just for everyone to kind of explore it and see everything for themselves, and if they want to make oh, it's nighttime, I gotta go sleep, make changes, all that kind of good stuff. I love a good world download, and that's something I go on Planet Minecraft quite often, and I look out for that kind of stuff. I always want to see what kind of world downloads are available, and even on Twitter, I'll see things, or X, I'll see things on X, and I'm always asking people about world downloads because it's something I really like to explore. I always loved doing it, especially like Etho and BOO worlds. I love downloading and exploring. It was just the best. So sit tight, Kayza. If you are interested in a world download, believe me, it's coming, but it'll take a little bit more time just finishing the world, and then it'll be ready to go. Now, I did something off camera, and by something I mean I did a lot of work, so I came down here, and I'm keeping my head down to avoid the surprise. I went ahead and I finished the fish pond, the fish hut pond, the area here. So coming down, so we walk down the stairs where, you know, it's like it's a bright brand new Minecraft in-game day, and we want to go fishing and see what kind of stuff that we'll get for 1.8 because it's been a long time. And we come over here, and then this is the little hut that I built. I also did a bit of terraforming. I kind of roughly laid out a bit of a path. I'm actually okay with it looking like this with like mostly grass. I'm honestly okay. I placed the bushes. I believe it was Haphazardous Waste that commented about the bushes. I could be wrong. Let me go back and check the comments, but I will correct myself, I promise. And what is that? Is this a mob? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of mobs over there. Okay, let's try to avoid that. But yeah, I really like how this area came out. I spent some time off camera. It's like, because I do all my best building, I think, off camera. And then honestly, it didn't take too long. I probably spent like maybe a total of an hour or so working on it. Very simple design. That's kind of the whole theme of this world, is like we like to keep it nice. We like to keep it simple. Yeah, I have this small little shack here, and I have one fishing rod in here. Everything else is empty right now, but I gave ourselves a little dock here so we can go fishing in the pond. And honestly, I was thinking about having maybe like a step or something like that, but honestly, I kind of like the idea of just jumping up here. I think that's really neat, and you don't see a lot of builds really doing that. I brought up BOO earlier. He's making stairs now that you have to jump up all his stairs, which is kind of cool. It's different. It stands out. I like it. And of course, I got the sugar cane around. I placed the lily pads down. There's still a lot of mobs over there, a lot of skeletons. I'm getting PTSD from the skeletons that I have in my Quest Collector series. Oh no, he saw me. That's okay. And the back of the hut is pretty simple as well. The roof, I really wanted to have a nice lumpy roof, and I also placed the leaves on top because I thought it needed a little something else, because with the oak plank roof, I thought it was maybe a little bit too bare, so I just wanted to spice it up a bit with some lush leaves hanging over the side and the vines. I think it's pretty cool. So we have one more question. We are playing Minecraft in 1.8. So what kind of loot do we get fishing in Minecraft 1.8? And I don't know if we can... I believe fishing probably works the exact same way now that it did back then, right? I don't know. I'm kind of talking to myself. I'm making nonsense. Like I said, I want to know what kind of loot that we're going to get. Like, do we get enchantment books? Like, oh, and I was also going to ask, is enchanting a fishing rod something that we could also do in 1.8? I wonder. I honestly don't remember too much, but it is taking a while. Oh, here we go. And we got a raw fish. What kind of fish is that? It just says raw fish, but fish aren't blue anymore, are they? Like, that's like turquoise. I don't really recall fish looking like this right now. Like, I know we catch cod and salmon and stuff like that. This looks kind of completely new. Wow, that fishing, the hook is definitely floating on above the water, and we got another regular fish. So let's see what else we can get. When I do have my enchantment set up, I would like to see if, I don't even know if, can we enchant fishing rods in an enchantment table, even in Minecraft today, like in modern Minecraft, or do we just have to use books? We can experiment. I would like to try to get to the enchanting stuff here shortly, like very soon in the series. Oh, got another fish. Okay, that's a raw salmon. Okay, cool. It's a little buggy. So fishing seems to be really buggy. Okay, got another one. That's just a regular fish. And just waiting. It's actually kind of a cool angle. Yeah, I'm not getting anything anymore. The fish were biting before. Now they just kind of stopped. Oh, we got one. All right, it looks like we're only getting fish. I don't think we can actually get like any crazy loot or anything like that. Wow, it's so weird that the hook just like floats above the water. It was in the water, then it just like left like the surface of the water. Now it's just kind of floating in midair. It's weird. But the fishing mechanic is still working. It's like, yeah, it's super odd. Oh, we got a puffer fish. Look at that texture. We got a new texture today. Okay, so we can get quite a bit of stuff. And this is without an enchanted fishing rod. So like I said, I'm going to have to do a little bit of research and figure out what I can and can't put on my fishing rod. But yeah, it looks like fishing actually might be worth it. Now, the puffer fish... Oh, we got a fish coming. Oh, we got string. Okay, so you can just get random loot as well. Interesting. So my question was going to be, is it potions, right? Water-breathing potions? Right? I think. I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. So I want to know what use the pufferfish has now in Minecraft 1.8. It's dead too. Like, we can't like pick it up with a bucket or anything like that. I don't even know if you can. Well, there doesn't really appear to be any fish models in the water. Not that I've seen. Actually, walking around like the rivers and stuff, I haven't really seen any fish like swimming. So I don't know if this was before they actually made salmon like an actual entity that could swim in the water. Because it seems like something we can only catch right now. I don't recall actually seeing it anywhere. I guess I'll just put my... Okay, I'll put my fishing rod on the ground. Let's leave our fish here. I'll keep the string on me for right now. Really quick, let me run over to a bigger body of water. Let's see what kind of fish we can see. Because squid is like a really old thing that you see a lot of. But like in this natural river biome, I also noticed too that I tried to use bone meal in the water as well. And like there's no seaweed or anything like that in Minecraft 1.8. But there actually doesn't seem to be like really any fish that swims in the water. So I guess, I don't know. That's something I'm learning about Minecraft 1.8. I guess it was only squid that could really swim in the water. I mean, I'll do a lot more exploring and I'll try to confirm this later, but as of now, what I'm seeing, it's not looking like anything in particular other than squid is swimming in the water. It's weird. So how I approached making this video today is kind of the general idea on how I would like to take the series moving forward, because I realized with a world like this, I mostly play to record. I'm looking around and it's like, there's a lot of things I want to do. So I actually made a list. We got a fish coming. What are we going to get? Oh, we got another typical raw fish. I'm realizing I don't actually play my world like for fun, like not enough at least. So I need to actually work on things off camera and like kind of give you guys good updates. And like this build project here, like the hut that I'm standing on right now, is kind of a perfect example, because I have always, since the beginning of this channel, struggled with building on camera. It's not a strength of mine. I just cannot build on camera. I need to be in like my own kind of quiet world when building, so I can sit back and focus. And I don't know, if I put more time into this area too, I'm sure it could maybe look a little bit better in some places, but honestly, looking at it now, I'm very satisfied with what I did here. And it was a great idea. Mystic Bacon, it was a fantastic idea to add a fish pond and a fishing hut to the world. Honestly, like this is for him. Like this is the Mystic Hut right here. So with that being said, expecting the videos coming out later in the series, it's going to be very similar, where I'll probably record before I really start anything to kind of explain what I want to do. But I'll also be giving all kinds of updates in my videos about this things that I've been doing in my world, because ideally I would like this series to kind of be wrapped up, you know, at least by this summer, I think, just because I always planned on this being like a short-term series, like, I don't know, maybe 6 months max, but it's moving fairly slowly because in my head, I've always wanted to do everything on camera, and it's been a little bit of a challenge trying to approach it that way. So I'm kind of running into a similar issue I had on my original single-player series, my long-term one. I screwed up that real. But that's how I look at the series now. I just want to kind of play in this world and have as much fun in it as I can, just by myself, and then when I'm ready to record, I'll share everything with you guys. And then like I said, like, this fishing hut wasn't even my idea. This was somebody, like a viewer commented that, like, this fishing hut into existence. Please guys, like, give me your ideas and I'll add it to the list and I'll work on these things. Like, I promise I will. Well, alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the project that we did. I really like this area. Now that I'm looking at it right now, I really like this area. Thank you so much guys for commenting before, Mystic Bacon and Keza. I really appreciate it. Give me your suggestions more in the future. We'll work on everything together. I got a list of things I'd like to work on, things I'd like to do on camera, things I'd like to do off camera. But until then, guys, I'll see you for the next video of Minecraft 1.8.